Welcome to a new course of Python. This is the course of Python automation. Before getting into our practical classes of this course, we have to learn about the introduction of Python and automation, or what is Python automation. So, without any further ado, let's hop onto this class. First off, this lesson provides an overview of Python and its uses in automating routine chores. Python programming fundamentals such as variables, data types, and basic control structures such as loops and conditionals will be covered. The idea of automation is also covered in this workshop, including how Python may be used to automate time-consuming processes like data processing, emailing, and file management. You will have a basic understanding of Python and a good understanding of how to use it to automate tasks in practical situations by the end of the session. So, what is Python? Python is a robust, user-friendly programming language that is utilized in data analysis, web development, artificial intelligence, and other fields. It is well known for having an easy to understand syntax that makes it perfect for task automation and accessible to beginners. If you have no prior experience, it is totally fine because we're going to cover everything that you need to know about Python automation from scratch. So why are you going to use Python for automation? You can automate practically anything on your PC or internet with Python's many built-in functions and even third-party libraries such as OS, Shootel, SMTplib, Pandas, and Selenium. Couple of these libraries are also built in. So I'm going to show you all of the steps how you're going to set up Python and also an IDE before getting started with this whole course. The examples include sending emails, reading spreadsheets, automatically renaming files, rearranging folders, and scrapping web pages. So, what is automation? Allowing the computer to perform repetitive or rule-based operation on your behalf is known as automation. So, doing one thing automatically or using the robot without manual labor is basically known as automation. For instance, organizing downloaded data into folders automatically, sending warnings or emails on a scheduled basis, daily data scraping from the website. Now, what are the benefits of learning automation with Python? It helps with everyday activities by saving time and effort. It minimizes the human error. It increases the output, and many businesses have a significant demand for skills. So all of these are covered when you learn automation with Python. So, what are the real-world cases of Python automation? Number one is management of files. Tasks like generating, reading, writing, moving, renaming, and deleting files or folders are all automated by these tools. For instance or example, automatically classifying downloaded data into folders based on date or file type. Number two, scraping the website. What it does is that it uses tools like Beautiful Soup or Selenium to extract data from the website without human interaction. That means there is less error. For instance, stealing products, prices from an online store to keep tabs on rivals. It doesn't mean that you're going to get those copyright strikes because it's just getting the info from other sites and keeping it the same. Number three is sending emails. What it does is that it uses Python libraries such as SMTplib or Yagmail to send emails automatically. For instance, providing clients with monthly reports or daily notification from a monitoring system. Number 4, automation in Excel. What it does is that it uses libraries like pandas or OpenPyXL to read, modify, and generate the Excel files. For instance, it creates sales reports from unprocessed data or automatically updating these spreadsheets daily. So in these cases, it is going to help a person, even a company, to reduce a lot of work and also reduce a lot of errors. So now that we need all about these, let's get into the more practical part by setting up our Python and also an IDE. First off, open up any browser that you have on your device. Then what you want to do is type in download Python. After that, just open up the first link that opens up on your screen, which is python.org. Click on that, and then you will see something like this. If you are on a Windows, then just click on this one. If you are using a different OS, such as a Mac or a Linux, just click on any of them according to your need. Always make sure to use the latest version of Python that is available on your device. It helps you to, use the latest version of facilities and the other things or even the other imported libraries that you want to use. After installing that, what you can see is that I am not clicking on it because I have already installed Python. Now, after installing Python, just type on your Windows, type in Python and type in the version. Click on Open File Location. After opening up the file, you will see something like this. Now, right-click on this again and click on Open File Location again. Now, from here, what you want to do is let's just open up a notepad. Here, first thing that I want to do is I'm going to click on this and I'm going to press on Control C and I'm going to paste it right over here as I already have Python installed. Then I'm going to open up these scripts and do the same thing, copy the directory and paste it right over here. Now, get back to your Windows again and type in environment variables or edit the system environment variables. Click on it and click on environment variables. Let's cut this off again and let's just keep it on the side. Then over here, go off the system variables and search for path. Click on edit. Now you can see I already have these installed or put it over here. If you don't have it from the beginning, click on new and then you want to paste in the directory. Now I already have the scripts, so I'm not going to be putting that because it's going to override it. Now one thing that I can do as I already have it, I'm going to click on this, edit, and click on this, edit. I'm going to paste it back again. Press on OK. Click on edit again. Let's copy this. And I'm going to paste it on the script. But what you want to do is click on new and then paste in the directory. After you have done that, you're basically good to go. Let's cut this off. I'm not going to be saving that. I'm just going to keep it just like this. Now, the next thing that you want to do is type in download PyCharm. Now, if you're working specifically only with Python, then I would suggest you to always use PyCharm as it is more optimized with Python. But if you want to use other programming languages besides Python, and also a lot of other things in the same time, then I'm going to suggest you obviously use VS Code or whatever you are comfortable with. Then what you want to do is click on the first link that opens up on your screen. And then what you want to do is you have this over here, which is Python Unified Product. But this is not what you want to use. Go down and you have this option called Python or PyCharm Community Edition, part of Unified PyCharm. This is basically totally free. So click on the version that you want to download and then just download it on your device. I also have it downloaded on my device, so I'm not going to be downloading it. But what you want to do is hit on download and select on the version which one you have as your CPU. If it is ARM64, then select on ARM64. But if you have an x64 device or 86 device, then just click on this. I'm not going to be downloading this because I already have it downloaded on my device. Okay, after you're done, let's open up PyCharm. Now, hit on enter on PyCharm, and we're going to wait for a bit until it opens up on my device. After it opens up, what we want to do is we want to create new files and also a new directory. I'm going to show you all of the simple methods and how you're going to get started with Python and Python automation, and you don't have to worry about it. Now, as you can see on my screen, I have opened up PyCharm, and this is how PyCharm is going to look like when you open it up first. Now, the first thing that you want to do is click on New Project. If you have a file already, then click on Open. In that case, I'm going to click on New Project. After you click on New Project, it's going to detect up which Python version you have on your device. You can also download the previous versions that you have, but I would obviously suggest you try using from 11 or 3.11. Try not to use anything below 3.11 because those contain a lot of bugs and does not contain a lot of the newer features. Now, after you put in that, now what you want to do is you want to keep it just like this and press on create. If you want to name your file, that is also totally fine. Just press on create and wait for a bit until it creates the virtual environment. It's also going to upload the newer skeletons, which are going to be useful for your file or creating your new file. Now, after that, what you want to do is you have to make sure you set the location. If you don't have the location, it is totally fine. Okay? Now, first things first, if you still did not select it, it is totally fine because I'm going to show you all of the steps what you should do in this class and also in the next classes. First things first, click on this over here and click on Interpreter Settings. After you go off to Interpreter Settings, make sure you have this pip available on your device. If it shows you off that there is a latest version available, click on this and press on like upload or install the package. Specify the version and click on install package. Make sure you are always connected to the internet because it is going to require a stable internet connection to upload the contents or the newer versions. Okay, and press on close and press on OK. Now also that you can also like import and also update a lot of things that you're going to need in this class. First things first, what I want to do over here is click on this venv file. Now in this venv file, I'm going to click on a new project, or I'm going to add a new Python file. Now, the name of this Python file is going to be hello automation. This is the exact Python file that you want to create. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to import, which are the necessary libraries. So I'm going to import OS. Now, if it shows off OS on your screen, that it means it has been detected. So you can see a couple of these modules are already, detected and also applied in the newer versions of Python, which are not available on the older versions. So let's type in import OS. After that, I'm going to put in from date time. I'm going to import date time. Make sure to put in a bit of space, just like this. And on the next line, I'm going to create a bit of space. Now, if you are not familiar with Python, whenever you are representing or you want to represent anything on your device using Python, you have to type in print. Here, I'm going to put in double quotation. Let's put in the thing that I want to show up, which is hello automation. Here, I'm going to put in starting my first automated task. This is what I want to show up. Now, I'm going to define the folder name. Now you have to check where it is or where the file is. Okay, so put in the folder name, which is PyCharm projects. If you don't know where it is, what you can do is you can click on open in and type in or click on Explorer. You can see it is in the Python project 1. And there we go, we have this. So first things first, what you want to do is you want to check on that. Okay, you can see it is in the Python projects and the name of the file that you can see is Python project 1. So I'm going to copy this, Control C. I'm going to go back into PyCharm and here I'm going to put in the folder name equal double quotation and put in the exact folder. Here I'm going to put in if not os.path.exist. If it doesn't exist according to the folder name colon, then it's going to show me os.mkdir, then open up and put in the folder name. Okay, here I want to print out, open the parentheses, F double quotation, folder, third brackets. Here I'm going to put in the folder name. After this, you're going to see this quotation should end right over here. And after that, I'm going to put in created successfully. So if it doesn't find out the folder name, then it should create another file where it is going to run properly. Then I'm going to define my file path, which is also going to be a variable equal os.path.join. Open up the parentheses, folder underscore name, comma. Here I'm going to put in the message.txt file. After that, I'm going to put in with open file, then put in the file path according to what you need and put in, let's say I'm going to put in a W. Okay, so W right over here. And after that, I'm going to create it as a file. After it is written as a file, I'm going to define the file right. Open the parentheses. I'm going to put in this file was created by my first Python automation script. This is how you want to put it. And after that, after the exclamation that I put in over here, /n. This is how you want to keep it. Here I'm going to put in file.write. Open the parentheses, F double quotation, time stamp, colon. Here I'm going to open up the third brackets, define in the date time, and then put in .now according to whenever it is creating it, which is also going to be automated. After that, /n. This is how you want to keep it. Here, I'm going to print out the whole thing. Let's say F double quotation, file, message.txt. After txt, I'm going to put in created inside. Here I'm going to open up the third brackets. Let's say the folder name. After the folder name, colon to close this off with a custom message. This is how you want to close everything off at the end. Okay? Hit on Shift and Enter. Now, the last thing that you want to do is right click on this anywhere in the file and click on Run Hello Automation. Click on that and you can see we have this error over here, os.path exist, and then we have the folder name. Okay, you can see module and path has no attributes as exist. So here, let's put in exists over here instead of that specific line. Okay, so we're going to check where we have put it. So here I'm going to put it like this, hit on Shift and Enter, and let's try running the automation again. You can see we don't have this W either, so let's try a small letter. You can see this is how it looks like. Hello automation starting my first automated task, file message.txt created inside the Python project with the custom text. So here, I'm going to open up this file, Explorer, and there we go, we have hello automation.py. If we directly open it up, you can see we have Python over here. Now let's click on this, and we're going to check on this folder if we have this automation or Python automation. So when we click on this, we have this hello automation right over here. But over here, we only have this. So I'm going to just click on this, and we have this message.txt. If I click on this, you can see this file was created by my first Python automatics like automation script, and the timestamp is also given right over here. So while creating this, I didn't have to type it on my own. Instead, Python created it on its own using Python automation. So now that you know how you're going to do Python automation, and now you also know about the basics. Okay? So thank you for watching this class or seeing this class up till the very end, and hope you understood about everything in this class. If you still have any confusion or any question about any part of this lesson, feel free to ask me anytime. I'm always there to help you out. So without any further ado, make sure to also see the whole class properly and then practice it on your own. Now let's move on to our next class of Python automation.